Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of a Nation Wave, and this is day 5 of the February daily draws. So let's see what message we're going to get today. And I'll be taking the first card from the Gilded Tarot Royale, followed by an oracle card from the Scenes of the Witch Imbolc Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, here we go. Okay, we have the Moon card. So once again, maybe some fears coming up from our subconscious as we're preparing to move forward. We've got little niggles that we don't fully understand yet. It's not quite clear, but we know something's surfacing. Something's, we're aware of something, and it's just a little snag in our confidence. A little pull on our confidence. It's nothing. I don't think it's anything really big, but it's enough to be of an issue that we're aware of. But we may not be fully aware of what the issue is. But it's maybe something that's come from, as I say, from our subconscious, that as we're, getting the confidence, wanting to gather momentum, wanting to go forward with things, as we've been talking about, it may be just something at the back of our minds that's beginning to pull at us and maybe just take a bit of the wind out of our sails a bit. But we're not yet clear what it is, and that's okay. It will become clearer, I would suggest, as things proceed. The thing about the Moon card to me is it's about things that we can sort of discern or see, but not in fullness. And sometimes there's a bit of distortion as well. We don't see it as it is. Our perception is a little bit uneven with these things, and in moonlight, things don't always look the same as they do outside of the moonlight. At night with the moon out, things take on a different appearance almost than what they look like in the day. They're still the same things. They're still, the trees if you look around, trees may look different and take on a certain feel or shape about them that they didn't have during the day, but it's the same trees. They haven't physically changed. At least I don't think they have. And that would be unnerving, wouldn't it? But, our perception of them has changed just by the conditions of the light and everything else. And also through our, commonly held sort of reactions and ideas about the moon and associations with it also could tinge that perception as well. So things seem a little bit different, even if they aren't. Things can seem a little bit not quite that what we're used to, and they look a bit eerie, a little bit odd, and that unnerves us a bit. So there may be some things that we're seeing something as well in our lives and in ourselves that it's looking not good. There's something about its appearance. We know it's there. We know something's there, but there's something about it that feels a bit odd to us, and we haven't got that clarity yet about whether or not it's really something to be concerned about, or it's just our minds playing tricks on us, our perception. Because there can be an element of illusion with the Moon card, and maybe that's at play here. Maybe we're seeing something a certain way, but it's something it's not really that way. It's just the way it appears to us, and we need a little bit more stronger light. We want the sun to come out in the morning. We want some clear light to show us exactly what the reality of the situation is, because we can't quite discern it. It may be as we see it, but it may not be. So there's a bit of doubt, a bit of uncertainty, and that creates nervousness and creates fear and anxiety about what we're approaching. So if that's how we're feeling, it's a natural feeling, and I would say that it's not going to last. That if we keep going, trusting ourselves, trusting the path we're walking, trusting all the other things we've been taking on board, obviously keep in mind what it is. Know that there's something there that we're not quite sure about that's causing a little bit of unease, but don't let it paralyze us with fear. Don't let it get to the degree that it stops us from moving forward. And as we proceed, things will become clearer, I believe. This is only a temporary sort of phase. So if this is how we're feeling at the moment, it will pass, and we will get that clarity we need. So let's not panic. Let's not react impulsively. Let's just keep calm heads and keep moving forward, and things will become clear in due time. That's what I believe this moon card is saying to us today. Okay, so let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Okay, here we go. Isn't this amazing how the cards can do this? We have dawn. Dawn, the sun is rising, the day is beginning, all the dark and the gloom and the moonlight and everything has changed, and we've got that clarity that we seek. It's beginning, the reality is beginning to dawn on us, as they say. It's literally there. There's still little bits of mist, and there's smoke from the house, the cottage here, perhaps as things are waking up, starting the day. But the sun is coming out. Things do look clearer. There's not that eerie darkness. Slow it down, move slower, still become the witness, swelling in presence. Maybe slow things down a bit. Yes, slow things down a bit while we're feeling like this. Not stop. Don't let it paralyze us with fear. But maybe go a little bit slower, take things a little bit more carefully until we can understand things a bit clearer, because the dawn will come, the greater light will come, and the clarity will come. This is only for a period, and then the dawn comes and everything becomes clearer. So persist, keep persevering. Don't let this uncomfortable feeling stop us from moving forward. And we'll get there. We'll see things as we need to see them in due course, and things will be okay. We'll know what to do. So don't be too unsettled by our current feelings, because it's not going to last. It's going to change and improve. And that, I believe, is the message of the cards today. Okay, so that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 6. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.